I don't think people understand the thousands of men that have taken their lives because they're not able to see their kids. These child custody cases are out of control. Every day, someone's being hurt because of these child custody cases. If it's not because the kids are being hurt, because they're not being allowed to have a relationship with the father, it's the actual father that can't take. Some fathers don't have what it takes to go through this fight. It's a big fight. And we should not have to fight as fathers to see our kids. Anytime there's a breakup, the father has to prove times two that he's worthy of the kids. Meanwhile, the mother automatically becomes a good mother. Actually, she's a struggling mother. Being with the kids doesn't mean that that person is doing the right thing for the kids. But the court and the judges, they have no sympathy for this, especially not for fathers. The judges that make decisions of where these kids should go have never even met the kids. They don't know what the kids are like. They don't know what the kids love, what they don't love. They don't care about the kids. All they need to make a decision is see financial records and whatever evidence the mother or whatever presents. Just all circumstantial. It's never about the kids with the court. They just want to clear that docket and let's go to the next one. And fathers that go to court to seek justice and are begging for the same laws that were made to harm them. Now they're begging for these laws to protect them. It's just an insane thing to do. And until then, until these laws change to be truly equal, to be truly fair, I think as fathers, we just can't rely on a system that wants to put you in a system that if you miss a child support payment, your license is going to be suspended. If something happens to your job, you may be in jeopardy of not being able to see your kids. Now the court will dictate what days you see them, when you cannot see them, and when you can see them. We're humans. These kids come to this world without the law. They are part of us. But somewhere down the line, we get taken out of the equation of the family, especially in the United States. The court does not see the father as equal as the mother. And it doesn't matter that people say, no, the court is genderless. The court is, no, it is not. Because the law may be genderless, but the interpretation of a judge comes through a filter of a human being. This is the reason that I started my podcast, because I refuse to see men taking their lives. I refuse to see men heading for the hills. And then, people, oh, he abandoned the kids. It's like he had to go. You don't understand what it's like to see pictures of your kids on your phone and just want to cry. But you got to go to work and you got to live life. Like, how do you deal with that? So this podcast is for fathers that are going through this. I would like to speak to fathers that have been through this, and for fathers that hopefully will never have to go through this. I don't want my son in my position ever. And I feel like if I don't do something right now, and if I keep thinking that someone else is going to do this one day, I'm doing a disservice to my kids. So I will take my pain and I will take my struggle and I'm going to put it out in public. And a lot of men have already reached out. The men that I would never think that went through this have gone through this. It's way too common because the power has been taken away from the father. The power has been taken away from the family. And when the feminist movement came about, it was necessary because women were down. And what we didn't realize is the feminist movement was never about equality. The feminist movement was about supremacy. Now, women have regained the power over the family, over the kids. And men, we have lost that power. We've been emasculated to believe that if we fight for what we think is right, that we're being toxic masculinity, that we are, no, it's not right. It's automatically the mom's kids and the father's kids. And if the father doesn't want to be involved in the kid's life, that father could be forced to be part of their life. But if the mother doesn't want the father in their life, that father cannot be forced. The court is just unfair. is not right. And custody battles should not be fought by judges or with judges or alongside judges. At least have a mental health professional decide. Someone that meets the kids and see what's best for them. A judge is not a psychologist. They only want to see your bank statement and evidence of whatever you're talking about. They want evidence. Kids are emotions. Kids don't have evidence. If you go to ReMindingYourself.com, all you got to do is put your email there so you can stay abreast of all these stories that I'm going to bring about. Because I've taken it upon myself that if I'm going to be here in this world alone like I am right now without my kids, I'm going to do something fruitful about it. And if one day I get to reunite with my kids in the right way, not the court way, even though if that's where it's heading, that's where it's heading, but I don't want to go to court. I want just the mother to go, look, let's figure it out. The kids really miss you. When can you come pick them up? I'll go pick them up right now. When do you want them back? I will tell. Wait, let's figure it out. Let's not limit each other having the system be involved, because now we're talking about it's taking the family and now it's a puppet of the court system. We got to stop. This is silly. Women are not better than men, and men are not better than women. So the women's supremacy is false. And yes, men were pretty much in charge of the world for a very long time. But when it comes to the kids, women are the goddess. No one wants to limit someone's value. If the mom is bringing the most and the best value for the children, it is what it is. But that doesn't give them the right to not allow fathers that want to contribute to their kids' lives to miss out on all of their lives just because she has the power to do so. Lawyers won't agree with this because lawyers are going to say, that's not true. Go to court and the court is fair. Yes, because lawyers get paid to take these cases to court. And you have a divorce lawyer on that side and a divorce lawyer on that way, and they're both getting paid money that should have went to the kids. I really have had it with the system. And it's not even about me anymore. I already went through the darkest days of my life. I was this close to not being here right now. Probably closer than that. And I'm here. I survived. So there's got to be something bigger than me. Go to ReMindingYourself.com. Enter your email if you care about this. If you have something to contribute, let me know. And if you just are going through this and you want to see what other people are doing, come check me out. See what I'm doing. I'm not going to court. Unless she summons me to court, I go and defend myself. But I will not. I refuse to go to treat the court as if it's my father. And I'm going to say, please, Your Honor, Father, please, she's being mean to me. Please settle this. No. They're my kids. And I don't care what the court says. I really don't care what the court says. They are my children as well. And I don't have to prove that I am a great father. I don't have to prove it.